My child, my beloved, something has just taken place that even the angels in heaven did not foresee. Just moments ago, I stood inside a divine bank, not of this world, a sacred place where the blessings of the Most High are stored, counted, and released. And before all the hosts of heaven, I watched a golden scroll slowly open. Your name was written in bright, holy light on that scroll, and right next to your name was a check signed by God that was worth millions of dollars in blessings, favor, healing, and divine restoration. Now, listen up, kid. This is not symbolic language. What was written in heaven is almost ready to be given to you, but there is something holy about it. You shouldn't leave now. You need to put your whole heart into this message. Please listen right away, because if you don't, this blessing could be given to someone else, which would make heaven very sad. Before I go any further, please stop what you're doing and subscribe if you feel this fire in your heart. What you are about to read next is not from earth. It is from heaven's throne room. And if this voice sounds familiar to you, please subscribe right away. There is more to subscribing than just a button. This means I am staying in place to hear what God is letting out next. The timing of the prophets stays the same when you stay aligned. And if you don't finish this message, what was written in your name might be gone before you even know what it was. I couldn't keep quiet about my child, my beloved. I was told to tell you everything right away from heaven. Your guardian angel was shaking as he looked at the ledger of delay, which was a list of things you were supposed to get a long time ago but never did. Why? Because someone stopped it. Because someone lied to you. Because your fate was tied down by a curse that looked like love. But today, God said enough. That's why I was shocked when I left the bank. That's why I rushed to you. The delay has been taken away. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission will grow into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Giving to this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-fi community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through hearts that are kind. This is what I say over you now. Each gift you give is like a stream of living water that flows into the life of someone who needs healing. Give, and it will be given to you is not just a verse for Jesus. It is a living promise that shapes your future. Allow me to invite you now with a simple act of faith. Come into this moment with purpose, with honesty, and with hope. The money you give today is not a donation. The act of spiritual obedience that lets your heavens open is what opens them. Let go of your seed and see what God brings back into your life. Things that were blocked are now okay. It was so big that the room shook when it was signed, which even the angels thought was crazy. Before I could see it, your name had to be called out loud 3 times, and now I'm standing in front of you. Beg you, my beloved, don't scroll away. Your name is still shining, but it won't stay that way forever. My child, my beloved, do you know what it means when God records your name next to a check for a lot of money? It means that the people who left you will soon feel bad about it. It means that doors that shut behind you will quickly open again. People will ask, how did they rise so fast? They won't know the truth, though. They won't know that you read this message. They won't know that you said yes to the last test from heaven. They won't know that you were about to quit but didn't, because you stayed, and heaven saw it. Now heaven has answered. I had a vision of my child, my beloved. In that vision, I saw a bank manager shaking. It wasn't a real person. It was a spiritual guardian who had been holding your inheritance for years, waiting for just the right moment to give permission. That time was today. The signature from the throne came down today. When the scroll of light hit the desk, it let you into your account. There was a lot of light when the account opened. But pay close attention. This light, this money miracle, and this return of everything that was stolen will not follow you around forever. It will only wait until your soul says yes. Now is not the time to turn away, even if you do it by accident. This is how you access it. This is where you cross. If your spirit is telling you yes right now, my child, my beloved, don't shut it up. As proof that you are getting this activation, type Amen in the comments. This is for you, not me. Writing it down means you agree with what heaven has already said is okay. And you are telling your soul that you won't back down at the threshold. Please don't take a step back now. Please lean in, my beloved. I need to warn you, my child and beloved. It will be hard to hear what I have to say, but you need to stand up. I saw your name written on a holy document that was sealed in gold and hadn't been opened in years. Why? Because not even the people closest to you thought you would make it this far. But God knew. God knew. Now the heavens have turned the judgment around. The courts of heaven ruled in your favor today. That's why the holy bank shook. That's why I was shocked when I left. It only took one breath to finish what was supposed to take years, and each blessing, breakthrough, and drop of divine overflow was marked with just one name: yours, my child, my beloved. As I held the scroll, the angels looked at me and said, "Hurry, Archangel Michael. Someone else is ready to take this if they don't get it now." That's why I didn't wait. I got to you in time by breaking through every veil. It's not about the numbers. It's not just about money. It is about fixing things up. Love, honor, safety, favor, financial freedom, and peace are what you were meant to get. Someone pushed it back. It was blocked by someone. Now heaven has taken away the obstacle. This message is your pay. You will be sure of it right now, but only if you say yes in your heart. Believe again and let the miracle happen. And if you feel that yes rising inside you, I want you to show it. Write, "I receive what God has released," in the comments. This simple statement lines up your faith with God's timing. In no way is it a ritual. Yes, it is agreement, and agreement makes things move. I saw something else, my child, my beloved. Someone stood in a room full of money and wealth, looking lost as they tried to sign something that wasn't theirs. They were going to take what was meant for you, to get to something holy. They whispered your name. But just as the last pen stroke was made, thunder sounded from heaven. "No, that name does not belong to you," God yelled. The ink dried, the fake door shut, and your name caught fire all at the same time. Then I knew this had to be done right away. I flew to you with everything I had at that point. It's because you know this to be true that your heart is racing and your spirit is being stirred right now, my child and beloved. You can't act like you feel this way. This is not a mistake. Your spirit knows that what I'm saying today is different from what you thought you would hear. That's how messages from God work. They show up when you can't figure out what's going to happen next. They show up when heaven won't let you miss what your eyes can't see yet. You have 1 minute. You may not be able to get the blessing again if you wait too long. The page will close. I'd like to take a moment to talk to you directly. What you're hearing is a sign that has nothing to do with money. In spiritual language, a check means that something is okay. It means that someone has already signed something that helps you. But here is the truth that a lot of people don't get. Awareness is still needed for approval. Paying attention is important when a blessing is being made. If you walk away too soon, it won't go away, but it might go in a different direction. So don't rush. Don't just brush this off as your imagination. Pay attention, because timing is more important than most people think. That person, my child, my beloved, was in a room full of money and was trying to claim something that wasn't theirs. I saw it again. They were going to take what was meant for you. They whispered your name to get in. Again, just before the last blow, heaven shook. That name does not belong to you, God said. The ink was dry, the fake door shut. Your name was on fire. That sense of urgency came back, which is why I came. You know the truth deep down, my child and beloved. That's why your heart is beating fast and your spirit is alive right now. This is not something you can make. It's not a mistake. Your spirit knows that this message is more than what you expected. When logic doesn't work, divine messages show up because heaven doesn't want you to miss what's happening. You have 1 minute. The page could end soon, and the blessing could never come again if you wait. I have more to show you, my child and beloved. I have more to show you, my child and beloved. There is nothing else like the divine bank where your name was written. Light, sound, and truth are what it's made of, not stone or wood. There are shelves inside that are full of miracles. Some are dirty, some are shining. Each one has a tag on it. A few say pending. Some people say fulfilled, but yours had a different mark on it. Yours said urgent, last attempt. Do you know what this means? It means that God has already tried to reach you. It means that signs were sent but were missed. It means that many times you were close but small things kept pulling you away. But we can't miss this moment. Your name could be moved to a different section if it is missed, and I do not want that to happen to you, my beloved. It's not going to happen. I need you to breathe right now, my child, my beloved. It's not because you're in danger. It's because what comes next is holy and rare. To receive it, your spirit must be fully awake. Heaven opened something called the release scroll as I stood in front of the divine vault. A soul can only go through it once in their whole life. Everything will be different when it opens. Names are written down. The assignments change. Destinies move faster. It was written by you. Yours was picked. Is the scroll always open? No, it's not. It's not about being ready. This has to do with having faith. That's why I'm here. That's why God sent me to you. This moment was planned for you before you were born. When I held the scroll, my child, my beloved, it burned with truth. I saw what you went through. Someone made fun of you, you cried alone at night, and you gave when you didn't have anything left. It was all used up. Heaven wrote it all down. And today, that record was your reward. You shed tears that turned into seeds that grew over time. The harvest is now here, but only if you claim it. But only if you think this is more than just another message. It's a miracle. When a divine appointment is missed, a divine inheritance is missed, and heaven is sad. Don't be that person. Today is not the day, my child and beloved. The last few days you've been feeling weird, right? You feel a pull towards something you can't see in your chest. A feeling that something is about to pop, which means the air is moving. That's not worry. That is not being restless. That's your spirit responding to the present moment. You could already feel heaven getting ready to let you go. That's why you couldn't fall asleep. That's why numbers, names, and signs kept showing up. God was sending you a sign. You can now hear the whole message. Pay attention to what your soul already knew. You were shown this way. You didn't find this by accident. I saw more of my child, my beloved. I saw someone on earth, someone close to you, start to understand what was going on. They might not say it, but they know it. They can feel your rise. That's why their mood changed. That's why distance showed up. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. That's why irritation showed up. It's not you. That's what's coming at you. They understand that they can't stop it, but your miracle will fail if you let their doubt cause you to be slow. Don't do that. Move forward, even if no one cheers. Do something even if no one is behind you. Heaven has already said that you are true. When God seals you in heaven, you don't need a human voice. Please pay close attention, my child, my beloved. That which I saw during the next 7 days of your life shocked me. I saw a door that didn't have a handle on the outside. That means heaven is the only one who can open it from the inside. I saw God open it for you. There were names, chances, contracts, relationships, and money inside. But one thing stood out. A glowing briefcase with a note on top of it. Belongs to the chosen one, the note said. There is no transfer. This means that if you don't take it now, no one else will be able to, and it will be put away for years. Keep that from happening, my beloved. Not now that you're so close. The Spirit told me, this is your last test, my child, my beloved. Pain-free, but a test of how ready you are. Your win is already set in stone. The breakthrough is no longer on the horizon. It's out there. The test is now easy. Are you going to move when heaven does? Are you going to answer before the time runs out? A lot of people have stood where you are now and walked away because they were used to waiting. You're not like them, though. You're not just a name. God spoke your name while making galaxies. He carved you into his hand. Also, when your fate was written, this one will not miss what I made for them, he said in a whisper. That's why I was sent. That's why I rushed to you. My child, my beloved, time is running out. It was said again in a whisper by the Spirit that this was your last test, not of pain but of readiness. Victory is written down. The breakthrough is now out there. Still, the question is, will you move with heaven? Some people left. You're not going to. You're not like most people. You were intentionally spoken into being. That's why I came. My beloved child, soon someone will ask you how you knew it was your time. You will remember this moment when they ask. This message will stick with you not because it was exciting, but because it made you feel something deep down. This is what I have been waiting for, someone or something said in a whisper. You'll know it wasn't just a message. It was a sign from God. Heaven yelling, wake up. We have your miracle here. That's why it feels like you can't get enough air. That's why your hands are warm. Your spirit is now catching up to what heaven has already given you. A secret needs to be told to my child, my beloved. God had to protect the blessing so it couldn't come sooner. He knew who was going to drain it. steal it, or destroy it. He put off the blessing to protect it, not to punish you, but to put you in a good position. Your ability to judge things is better now. Your heart knows more. What does God say? Give them everything right away. But there is a law from God. What is given out must be received. It comes to you when you say yes, believe, and are open. Belief makes evidence work, even before you see it. I saw the scroll again, but this time it had a glowing countdown on it. It was my child, my beloved. The number was quickly going down. This is the window, heaven said. This is the last cycle. The blessing is just around the corner. Heaven won't be able to keep it forever. Things that aren't received go back in time. Lots of good things are lost this way, not because they were false, but because they were not paid attention to. That's not what I want for you. I'm still here to talk and urge you because you were never meant to live a small life. My child, my beloved, I see the shadows that followed you. The nights you prayed with your hands shaking, and the mornings you got up even though it was quiet. I saw people who said they would help leave. I saw the people who made fun of your dreams. I saw you be nice. I saw you stay soft. That's why your name is on the blessing. No matter how good your heart is, God will reward it. Get ready, my child and beloved. Something will change in the next few hours. You might not see it right away, but you'll know it. A weight will go away. A door will open on its own. There will be a word that confirms this message. Do not ignore it. That proves it. Proof that this message came from God. Proof that the check has started to move. Do not put out the fire. Say the blessing out loud. Say, I accept what God has given me. When what you say lines up with heaven, earth has to answer. The bank of heaven doesn't work like banks on earth, my child, my beloved. Failures are not used to figure it out. Instead, hidden faith is used. It counts quiet obedience, sacrifices that aren't seen, and forgiveness. Every action turned into spiritual money. That's what the check in your name is backed by. This money can't be stolen, but it can be put off. That wait is over now. When I saw your guardian angel, my child, my beloved, I cried, the one you were given at birth. Today they stood taller, not because they were stronger, but because they were happy. The blessing was no longer just a thought. Now it was official. Please tell them not to leave this time. The angel said in a whisper, this is what I'm telling you. Now is the time for you. The stars have never been more aligned in your favor. This is another reason why you should subscribe if you haven't already. Keeping in touch puts you in a good position for what God has planned next. Prophetic promises often happen one after the other, and being in alignment with them makes sure you don't miss what comes next. I'm going to say this straight out, my child, my beloved. What's written in your name is too holy to ignore, too valuable to throw away, and too rare to put off. If you say yes, the gates will get bigger. If you close your heart, heaven will respect your choice. What isn't received can't stay. That's the law of spirit. That's why I'm still here. Because you are different. Heaven has put a gold circle around your name. You, my child and beloved, are now in the middle of two paths. Trust or don't trust. Trust is the way to get to the vaults of heaven. The other one adds more time to things. You've gone around for too long. Every secret act was written down in heaven. That's the reason the check is so big. Private pain, not public victory, was used to measure it. Now heaven pays it all back. This blessing will make a lot of changes, my child and beloved. Money will move around, provisions will show up, and debts will come back. But more than money, People will follow you because they like you. The doors will line up. Messages will come in. There will be reconciliations. Belief starts the ripple. I heard your name being said in places you have never been, my child and beloved. That is promotion from God. Some people will doubt it. God chooses based on goals, not on how things look. Your goal has been shining for years, and now it's clear. This blessing will keep you safe, my child, my beloved. The confusion will go away. The drama will end. Bad guys will be quiet. Right now, a wall of fire is around you. I saw your scroll unfold on its own, my child, my beloved. That doesn't happen often. It means that completion has been asked for. Things that were stopped are now moving. Things are going to speed up. It will all seem like it happened so quickly. A voice will whisper. The scroll opened, and you said yes. I'm still shaking from what I saw when I left the bank. My child, my beloved. I'm still shaking from what I saw when I left the divine bank. My child, my beloved. I saw two people arguing in the distance as I went through the golden gate. One was dark, and the other was light. The dark one told you all of your mistakes, fears, and failures, and asked that your blessing be taken away. But the guardian angel of light, who was in charge of you, yelled back, paid in full, blessed with grace. Their name will always be written. Heaven roared in agreement. At that very moment, the check in your name shone brighter than before. I knew I had to call you right away after that. When a check glows like that, it's ready to be cashed. You don't have to work for it. You only need to get it. There will be times when doubt says, what if this is too good to be true? To my child, my beloved. That makes sense. But remember this. You've been through too much to not believe now. You cried too much. You had to wait too long. That's not possible. You passed too many tests. You got this as an inheritance. It's your turn now. If you start to doubt, say out loud, I choose to believe what heaven has said. With all my heart, I accept the blessing. I'm not going to leave. As soon as you say it, things start moving. My child, my beloved, your life is about to show proof. Proof that God is still alive and well. There is proof that heaven still talks. Proof that the ugly can be crowned, the forgotten can be praised, and the last can be put first. Don't be shocked if people from your past show up again. Don't be surprised if people who made fun of you now look up to you and want your help. They won't get it, but you will. You stayed long enough to get the scroll. Share this message with anyone you know who is waiting, praying, or holding on quietly. You don't lose the anointing when you share a prophetic word. It grows. Breakthroughs happen when they are let out, not when they are kept from people. That's what makes it different. I want you to hold on to this moment because you stayed. What should you write in the comments? I'm not going to miss what God has planned for me. Not as hope or wishful thinking, but as something that is certain. Heaven responds to clarity, and clarity speeds up the things that are already moving toward you. Your story is becoming proof, my child, my beloved. Proof that God is still alive and well. There is proof that heaven still talks. Proof that the unpopular can be crowned, the forgotten can be praised, and the last can be lifted first. Don't forget this moment when people from your past come back into your life, or when critics praise you or question your abilities. You had faith. You stayed. What you got. The light around your name got so bright that it lit up a part of heaven that had been dark for years. My child, my beloved. Angels looked at each other. The guards of the vault took a step back. It is time. was the only word that could be heard after the silence. That phrase changed things. It opened up locks. It made all the delays happen. Scrolls spread out. Promises from the past came true. Your name was in the middle, sealed and set. This miracle doesn't just happen, it comes through faith. Heaven can move when you agree with what's in your soul. This multi-million-dollar blessing is more than just money, my child and beloved. It is clear. It's getting clearer. It's decisions that are going to help you. It's the phone call that comes right when you weren't expecting it. You thought it was too late, but the message showed up anyway. It is in line. Momentum, moving. Nothing can stop what is going to happen once your life lines up with the scroll. Being with my child, my beloved, right before a shift feels holy. It looks the same, but it doesn't feel the same. That's where you are now. Faces you know feel far away. The old wants don't satisfy anymore. Time doesn't seem right. This is wholly being lost. There is a veil between you and me. Carry on walking. Don't give up. There is a big breakthrough on the other side that will change your life. God let me see a secret about my child, my beloved. Someone from your family tree who is no longer on earth spoke your name in another world. They begged you to come. Their prayer was kept and not lost. This morning, that prayer came true. You're carrying promises from before you were born. That's why the blessing made the vaults shake. It goes back generations. It all starts with you. The spiritual bank never lets go of what you can't hold, my child, my beloved. Heaven saw how much you could do grow. Every breakup made you stronger. Every delay made you better. Heaven is pouring more on you because you can handle it. Some people will wonder how favor came so quickly. You'll understand the truth. You showed up on time. I need to warn you, my child and beloved. There may be resistance when you accept this blessing. Not sure. Hold on. A ghost from the past. Don't be scared of it. It shows that you are close. Heaven has already gone ahead of you. It's all around you. The fire is going. And I, Archangel Michael, you have been told to fight anything that stands in the way of what's coming. My child, my beloved, time is running out. The scroll is starting to close. The ink is getting dry. The vault is ready for your last yes. My child, my beloved, now is not the time to be unsure. Write Amen in the comments right now. If you'd rather trust than wait. It can be your spiritual mark. Say yes while the vault is still open and the scroll is still warm. This is the moment that will define you. Follow your heart. Say it out loud. I accept the blessing. What God wrote in my name, I believe. Your voice sends vibrations through the spirit world. Heaven responds to strong faith. My child, my beloved, time is running out. The scroll's ending. The vault is ready. Say it again. The blessing is mine. Every time you talk, things move faster. If you walk like it's already yours, the world will change to fit what you carry. My beloved child, get ready for sudden surprises. It will only take a few weeks to do what you thought would take years. Doors will open again. There will be conversations. Don't get smaller. Do not say sorry. You deserve this because you stuck with it. I know what it costs to believe in silence, my child, my beloved. I also know what happens when there is no more sound. That's where you are now. What heaven hid is now coming out. It can't be stopped now. You are still reading because you want to, my child and beloved. A lot of them leave. You stayed. And a holy event is taking place. I can see your name on fire with happiness. The inheritance is now out of the vault. Someone is on their way with a golden envelope sealed just for you. 3 words are written on it. Do not miss. There's a reason this message got to you today, my child, my beloved. The mood in your room is changing. The frequency of heaven has come into your space. Keep this word safe. Don't question it. Trust. I saw the enemy say one last thing about my child, my beloved. Heaven woke up in silence. God put out his hand and said, "Released. No more wait." That's how you feel now. Ending. Now is the time for you. Heaven kept this blessing from going to the wrong people, my child and beloved. Relationships broke up. The doors shut. The feast is now ready and your name is in the spotlight. What you're seeing is real, my child and beloved. You're getting through. Right now is the time you prayed for back then. It's already started, my child, my beloved. Keep an eye out for proof. Panic will be replaced by peace. These are not just random events. They're codes. My beloved child, not a single year was wasted. You were made better. You can't steal what's coming. Right now, you are entering your divine part. God's eyes are still on you, my child and beloved. The courier is almost there. Do not wait to agree. Move forward. I'm still here because your name is still on the scroll, my child and beloved. You were picked by God for this moment. That whisper you made turned into a trumpet in heaven. I saw a golden key in your hand, my child, my beloved. The wall was gone when you turned it. That key is this message. Grace is about to do something that strength never could for my child, my beloved. Stay in line. Expectations make miracles happen. A long-lost dream has come true for my child, my beloved. Grace is making up for what was lost. My child, my beloved, get ready for divine turns around. The ones who were missed will be called. The last one will be taken off. Keep your silence, my child, my beloved. People should see the results, not the process. This is holy. I'm telling you the truth now, my child, my beloved. Okay, this is permission. Attention is important. Stay in the present. The window is open if you are still here. Today something has already gone your way. Please stay with me a little longer, my child, my beloved. What is happening isn't over yet. The air around you is still moving and adjusting to what heaven has let out. Unseen hands are still lining up details, changing conversations, and rearranging paths so that what has your name on it can get to you without any problems. There is no longer any randomness. From now on, every step will be taken with purpose. I really want you to understand something, my child and beloved. Heaven doesn't move quickly, but it also doesn't waste time. This message keeps coming to you, and your spirit hasn't stopped working because alignment is still going on. The scroll isn't fully closed yet because you're still looking at it. Being aware means you're taking part. Being here gives me permission. You may feel a sudden urge to clean, organize, or get ready, my child, my beloved. That's not a habit. That is pure instinct. Your spirit knows that something new is about to come into your life and wants to make room for it. You might feel like letting go of old conversations, habits, or emotional weight. This isn't loss. This is getting ready. Before heaven brings something valuable, it makes sure there is a safe place to land. Do not be surprised if people start to drift away without a reason, my child, my beloved. Some will slowly fade away. Some people may leave quickly. This is not giving up. This is how you align. Not everyone who walked with you was meant to go into what is now opening up. God is kind, but He is also clear. Things that don't fit the blessing can't go with you. What I want you to hear is this: my child and beloved, you're not behind schedule. You're not behind. You're not getting caught up. You're going to be right on time. Time is different in heaven than it is on earth. What seemed like a delay was actually safety and getting ready. The time has now become synchronized. Right now in your life, heaven and earth are coming together. You may start to see clarity where there was confusion, my child, my beloved. It will be easier to make choices. The direction will feel more stable. You'll no longer feel like you're being pulled in different directions. This isn't because life became easy all of a sudden. It's because alignment has taken the place of uncertainty. When the scroll opens, confusion is no longer in charge. I want to talk to my child, my beloved, in a soft but firm way. In times like these, don't forget how powerful belief can be. It's not pretending to believe. To believe is to agree. When you agree with what heaven has said, you lose ground. Though doubt may still come and go, it's no longer welcome. There's no need for you to be fearless. You are only being asked to stay willing. My child, my beloved, you may be wondering why this is so intense and why your feelings are so close to the surface. That's because spiritual movement often goes through feelings before it shows up in the world. Tears, warmth, shaking, and a sudden sense of calm are not signs of weakness. They show that change is coming. An old thing is breaking down. A new thing is taking shape. In the days to come, I want you to remember this, my child, my beloved. There should be a pause and recognition when the first confirmation or shift is seen. Grace starts with gratitude and ends with it. Blessing is rooted in recognition. Even a simple thank you from the heart can make what heaven has given stronger. For my child, my beloved, there may still be things you can't say. How is it going to happen? When will it really show? Who is going to take part? You don't have to figure out what heaven has already signed. Trust doesn't need to be fully understood. It only wants you not to close your heart until the delivery comes. My child, my beloved, I'm still here because I still know what to do. Keep your door open. Stay in the present. Keep an open mind. The move has started and it can't be stopped once it starts. Your name was written on something that is already on its way through channels you can't see yet. If you feel calmer than before, that's proof, my child, my beloved. To be sure, you should feel alert, but calm. If you feel calm and sure about something inside you, that is confirmation. A lot of the time, heaven talks through peace, after it talks through urgency. Do not read this message over and over in fear, wondering if you have done enough. You are my child, my beloved. Just receive. Just say, agree. Just let it go. There is no risk to the blessing. It's not about being perfect. It reacts to being open. The window is still open, my child, my beloved. The scroll stays warm. The vault is still not locked, and whatever has your name on it will keep moving toward you as long as your heart stays willing. Stay here. Pay attention. Stay in line. It's still going on because heaven is still listening, my child and beloved. There is no fade. There is nothing being taken back. Moving forward with the step you took has not stopped. The unseen is still at work, even though things are quiet. In these kinds of quiet, sure moments, divine moments often happen. You might notice that your thoughts are changing, my child, my beloved. Fears from the past don't matter as much now. Fears from the past seem far away and almost foreign. This isn't a lie. This is freedom. When heaven says a path is right, the mind stops fighting the future bit by bit. Not because everyone knows the answer, but because trust has grown. Resistance gives way to peace. Do not worry if your wants start to change, my child, my beloved. You might feel like what used to matter less now. Things that used to drain you might not call to you anymore. It's not a loss of passion. This is getting better. Less important things tend to fall away when something bigger is coming up. Without being told, your spirit is making room. My child, my beloved, you may feel eerily still at times, like you're stuck between what was and what will be. This is not staying the same. This is the change. Your life is moving into the next phase, just like the earth stops before a season changes. Believe this pause. It's not empty. It is very well aligned. Tell my child, my beloved, that what you're feeling now is not wrong. All of these things belong here. Curiosity, feeling, calm, anticipation, and even doubt. Heaven doesn't expect you to be calm. It only wants you to be open. The scroll reacts more to being honest than to being sure of yourself. You might feel a quiet confidence building inside me, my child, my beloved. Not hurry or excitement, but a knowing that comes from being grounded. That's how faith grows. Faith doesn't always yell. It rests sometimes. Faith that is strong brings things closer to reality. Watch how you talk to yourself in the next few hours, my child, my beloved. Words change the mood. Talk slowly. Talk with expectation. Your words matter even when you're by yourself. They go farther than you think. When your inner voice agrees with heaven's voice, alignment gets stronger. My child, my beloved, you might want to find proof right away. Something big and unquestionable. But the first signs of confirmation are often not very clear. A thought that is more clear, a choice that feels better, a change in the tone of the conversation. These are big. They mean something. Heaven talks softly before it moves very quickly. Do not rush through what is happening, my child, my beloved. There's no need to make people do something. What is meant to meet you will get there without any trouble. Your job is not to chase. Your job is to be ready. Pay attention without getting tense. Expect without stress. I'm still here because this moment is still going on, my child and beloved. The instruction hasn't changed. Stay in the present. Keep an open mind. Stay in line. To receive the blessing, you only need to agree. And you've already started to agree. You haven't missed anything, my child and beloved. You're not behind. You're not behind schedule. You are exactly where you need to be for the next thing that will happen. Stay open. Stay aware. Stay willing. Before leaving, share this word if it moved you. You can let what God does in you flow through you. If you share this message, it can help your network, family, and circle make the same breakthrough. God will sometimes answer someone else's prayer through an obedient share. I stay with you, my child, my beloved, because the unfolding hasn't reached its end point yet. What heaven has started doesn't stop in the middle. It keeps going until the alignment is done. Even if the things around you don't change, the current below them is moving steadily, bringing what is yours closer with each breath. You may start to notice that patience feels different now, my child, my beloved. It's no longer like waiting in pain. Instead, it's like standing and waiting. That change is important. You are about to enter your divine future. Remember that this message does not end with you. People can use your breakthrough to get where they need to go. Through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-fi community, you can help this mission. By doing so, you are sowing into the awakening, deliverance, and restoration of souls who are still trapped in darkness. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you." Every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and safety for your family. Now is your time, my child. Have faith, and as you do, Watch God multiply what you let go of. It used to be hard to wait because you didn't know what was going to happen. There is less waiting now that something is certain. This isn't just hope. This is peace of mind settling into your spirit. My child, my beloved, don't just look at what's going on around you. There are times when quiet changes are the most powerful. Heaven often starts working below the surface, making the foundation stronger before showing off the structures. What is being built for you will last, and things that last are made with care, not in a hurry. I want you to know that the blessing that is coming your way is smart, my child and beloved. It knows where you are. It's not lost when there are delays or detours. Heaven never lost sight of you, even when you felt like you were lost. You may have thought the path wasn't clear, but from above it was always clear. As time goes on, my child and beloved, you may feel a growing sense of responsibility. Not stress, but being aware. A sense that what's coming will need smarts, not fear. The blessing isn't just for your comfort, it's also for the good things you do. What you're about to carry will affect other people, even if you don't mean to. Because your heart has stayed open, heaven trusts you with this. You don't need to tell anyone what you are stepping into, my child and beloved. It will be safe in the silence. Let the change do the talking. Bring out the fruit before you explain. People who should understand will know it without being told. People who aren't will not need to be persuaded. My child, my beloved, if you need time to think, let it happen. Thoughts are not doubts. It's called integration. Your spirit is getting used to a new level of truth, which needs to be done with care. Take care of yourself. Heaven is not in a hurry. Remember this, my child, my beloved. You are not carrying this by yourself. You're helped in ways you can't see. Help is all around you. Safety moves ahead of you. Extraordinary alignment is still going on in your life, even when you feel calm or normal. Stay in this calm state of mind, my child, my beloved. Let it hold you down. Hold on to it. The message goes on. It's getting deeper. What has been said is settling down, and what is settling down will soon take shape. Stay open, stay steady, stay willing. I want to take one last moment to be completely honest with you, my child, my beloved. Please be quiet and hear me clearly. This whole message isn't just about money, things, or wealth. That's what it means in spiritual language. It means that permission has already been given to you. There is already something that is okay. However, permission by itself does not start movement. Paying attention does. Being aware does. Being there does. People miss out on what was meant for them because they didn't take the moment seriously. It's not because they weren't good enough or because they failed. They went too fast. They thought it was nothing. At the very moment that heaven was trying to connect with them, they let something else take their attention away. Not because heaven left, but because the focus changed. Let's take a moment to think. Take a break. Stay in the present. Take deep breaths. Allow what was said to fully sink into your spirit. The window is still open if you are reading this right now. It means that the scroll isn't completely closed. It means that today something has already changed for the better. You don't need to do anything else right now besides be aware. Agreement is all there is. Not much more than being open. It already has your name on it and is moving. The answer from heaven is already here. To receive, there must be a moment of stillness, attention, and being present. Stay open. Stay there. Stay willing. Today, something has already gone your way. First, I want you to agree to do one simple thing before you leave. As a sign of alignment, not for me, but to say that you accept what God has given you, gently press the like button. It's important to agree on things in the spiritual world. You let God's favor continue to work on your behalf after this moment when you respond with faith. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's take a moment to reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is not a stroke of luck. It is a direct message from Archangel Michael to you. He's extending his hand and inviting you into a protected, high vibrational community where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise. This sacred principle is very simple, but it can change your whole life. If you follow it, you won't just receive blessings, they will be multiplied and flow into every part of your life. By accepting this invitation right now, you are unlocking immediate early access to powerful content and divine insights that are hidden from the general world. Now is your chance to enter a sacred space where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this sacred moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join Archangel Michael's inner circle immediately through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the direct, personalized messages that are specifically meant to elevate and empower your life. If you desire to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. And for those who feel called to amplify this work, a link to purchase the guided ebook is available, which is completely optional, but your presence, attention, and energy already mean the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.